And the Parliamentary Committee on Agriculture has accredited the negative concerns on GMO products as a lack of information among the members of the public, saying the introduction of GMO foods could solve the current hunger situation in the country. This discussion taking place after the National Biosafety Authority (NBA) announced an upcoming campaign to educate the public on the benefits of GMO products. Mesh Musimbi prepared that story.
In October last year, the Kenyan government lifted the 10-year ban on GMO product, which caused an uproar among the public and the political due to the knowledge that the product is harmful for human consumption. During a press conference in Sowela Lodge in Naivasha, Kwanza Member of Parliament Ferdinand Wanyonyi said that the lack of proper distribution of information to the public led to the concern over safety of GMO introduction.
And we have agreed that we may have a session in Parliament so that they can come and make some short presentation on what GMO is about. Because GMO is not something bad.
Speaking at a press briefing during the 11th Birth Safety Conference, MP Wanyonyi said the National Biosafety Authority has issued that the GMO products are safe and it will help in augmenting of products of maize in the country to plug the deficit brought by the current drought situation witnessed in most parts of the country.
So it's only fair that members of Parliament and the general public can now listen to us after this presentation. And I was also not very convinced about the GMO. Of course, I was told that it brings cancer and all other things. It's not true. It's not true. Yeah. So get rest assured, those who are listening to us, that GMO is not bad. GMO is just changing the tactics of changing the products, so that the plants.
On his part, the CEO of the National Biosafety Authority, Dr. Roy Mugira, said they are currently seeking funds for the national campaign to educate customers on benefits of GMO products.
We are rolling out as part of this conference a coordinated and a well-structured public education and engagement program. And we have asked for financial facilitation to be able to develop that, either by reviving the BioAware program or even restructuring it so that we can get to the mashinani. And one of the benefits that we have in this conference is the participation of the parliamentary committee. Remember, these are the people's representatives, and they are the ones who make laws. They are also the ones who appropriate monies that we use as public entities. So we want to ride on that, so that we can take this message of biosafety and biotechnology to the grassroots using the devolved agriculture architecture.
Meanwhile, Professor Richard Oduor from Kenyatta University said the GMO products are not harmful for consumption, and to prove it, the students in university who study on biosafety can test the products and have no effect on human beings.
And one thing that people need to know, DNA is a nucleotide. We eat it all over. We eat DNA, and there are only 4, and I said that in my presentation. There are only 4. Those things are the same from different sources, only that the arrangement and quantity is what varies. So I don't see why people are scared about eating DNA. We eat it. When you eat maize, you eat with the DNA. You eat beans, you eat it with the DNA. What we do in genetic engineering, we can now take the DNA responsible for proteins that is in beans that you eat anyway and move it into maize, so that maize has also a bit of protein. How bad can that get really, when ordinarily you're eating githeri? So it's a lot of public participation that is required, so that we are able to communicate these things to our populace, so that they can appreciate that already we have a technology that works.
Kenyans have been urged to have an open mind on GMO products, since it has been proven by the National Biosafety Authority to be safe for human consumption. For Maisha Prime News, I'm Mesh Musimbi.